All right, hi conditioner team. This is Danielle and Vanessa, and I am here to take you through a 45-minute Konditioner Express workout. We've got an awesome full body strength and cardio circuit planned for you. So you've got 4 blocks of work. Your first block of work, you'll be doing a lower body focused move, an upper body focused move, and a cardio focused move, and all those exercises will be 1 minute. We'll go straight through, no rest, until we get to the end of all 3 of those exercises. We do the same thing for our second block of work, except you get new moves, and they're only going to be 45 seconds apiece. And then for our third block of work, same idea, lower body, upper body cardio, but they're only 30 seconds apiece. Our final block of work will be just a nice strong core finisher to really target your core and send you out on a high note, and then we'll do a quick stretch. So here's the deal. You could do this workout with just your body weight and get a great workout in, but if you have dumbbells, they will be a great add. So I would recommend something around 10, 12, or 15 if you have it. Lighter will be fine as well. And if you don't have dumbbells, you could get creative. You could use soup cans, you could use milk jugs, or you could go to Target and buy some dumbbells because they're on sale right now. So that said, we're gonna get you warmed up and then we're gonna get into the workout itself. Are you ready to do it, Vanessa?
Do it.
Elbow bumps. All right, so just your body weight here. Let's go ahead and just start with some jacks in place. So jack it out. What we're working on here is just starting to heat up the body and get a little bit of cardio going because we are going to be seeing a lot of cardio in our workout. Keep it coming, just a few more seconds. Try to get your fingertips to touch at the top of your jacks. Good, give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's turn that into butt kicks. So we're just kicking those heels up and really trying to connect with your butt cheeks and really warming up the hamstrings, the back of the body. A few more seconds here. Good, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for walkouts. So make sure you've got some room. We walk to a plank. You're gonna pause when you get to the plank and then walk back. Stand tall, big reach overhead. Do it again, walk out. And then walk back. Stand tall, big reach. If you can do this with straight legs, that would be great. If you need to bend your legs a little bit, that's fine as well. Let's do one more, we'll hold this last one. So holding here, we're gonna take that right foot outside the right hand. You're gonna take that right elbow to the ceiling, set that hand down, bring that foot back, then switch up. So left foot comes out, left elbow to the ceiling, hand down, foot back. Just start to move through that at your own pace, but work a little bit faster. So we're getting those hips to open up. We're mobilizing our T-spine, so our shoulder complex. We're also getting that core to fire up a little bit. Good. Let's get one more round in on each side. And then we're just gonna hold that plank. So last set here, hold that plank. From here, take your feet nice and wide, and let's just do some shoulder taps. So core activation, slowly tapping those shoulders. Thinking about trying to really stabilize through the hips as you move into basically a single arm plank. A few more counts here. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, walk it up to stand, and let's get our hips, our legs ready for some action. So start with just a basic squat. Toes turn out. We squat low to high. So move at your own pace. Think as you stand up that you want to pull those feet towards each other, suck the floor up into you. Nice long spine, making sure you're not just folding forward as you squat. Good, let's get 4 more counts. 3, here's 2. Good, and now let's go for a front lunge. So alternating front lunge, opposite arm's gonna come forward. You wanna think about almost kissing the floor with that back knee. So controlling it on the way down and keeping the load in that front leg as you stand. Let's get a few more here. Last 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Last one, good. Now lateral lunge with the right leg. So lateral lunge and then just come tall. Opposite arm reaches across. We're coming nice and tall. So we want heels in the same line and toes to the front of the room. Keep them coming. Let's get 3 more. Here's 2. Last one, same thing, other side. So we're going across the body with the opposite arm, rotating through those shoulders and pushing up that outside leg. Get 4 more here. So it's 4, here's 3, here's 2, last one. Good, all right, we are warm. We have seen basically all the movement patterns you're gonna see in class. You're gonna grab your dumbbells and I'm gonna walk you through your first 3 moves. So memorize them. Your first one, we just need 1 dumbbell. We'll do 30 seconds on one side, 30 on the other. You don't have to start yet, but you're gonna keep your wrist over your elbow. We go lateral lunge, and then as we stand, we press overhead. So you wanna think about a nice full lockout at the top. So 30 seconds one side, 30 the other. Second move, you'll need 2 dumbbells. I'll show you from the side. You're gonna fold in half at the waist. You want a long spine, 2 rows. Then without using any momentum, just muscles, 2 curls. Keeping in mind, we're doing that for a full minute. So eyes on the floor, 2 rows, and then standing tall, 2 bicep curls. Your cardio exercise, you'll set your dumbbells a good distance apart. Come on the outside. We're doing a vertical jump. Then we go over, over, out, out, vertical jump. So quick across, and then height as you jump. If you want, you could take out that jump and just work that lower impact variation. So those are your 3 moves. 1 minute each, the clock just rolls. There's no rest until you get to the end. You get a quick 30-second rest, and we'll do that circuit 3 times through. Are you ready? Do it. Cool. So place your dumbbell in your right hand. We're working just the right side again for 30 seconds. Keep that elbow tucked in. On your marks, get set, go. So nice press at the top. Get under it, and then drive, stand tall, and think about taking the thumb from your collarbone to the back wall. So Vanessa's doing an awesome job here of trying to keep that elbow tucked in. You got 10 more seconds on this side, and then we're gonna swap. So should be getting your heart rate up a little bit. That's part of this type of conditioning. Last 3, 2, switch sides. So same thing, other side. Quick switch, left side, lateral lunge, boom. So just check that footprint. We want, again, heels in the same line and toes to the mirror. It's just a single leg squat, right? We're using the leg to really get power to press overhead. You have 10 more seconds, and then it's really just gonna be all upper body. So get those last few reps in. Last 4, 3, 2, grab 2 dumbbells. Let's go for those rows. So eyes to the floor, long spine, 2 rows, elbows to the ceiling. Now stand tall, weights at your side, 2 curls. You have a whole minute here. Fold in half, 2 rows. Now press that floor away from you as you stand tall, 2 curls. Focus on keeping a nice wide collarbone and squeezing through those shoulder blades, those scapula throughout the whole exercise. We're already at our halfway point. So you have 30 more seconds. Good way to know if you have the appropriate weights. You should be struggling for your last few reps. So in the last 10 seconds or so, you should be struggling. Good, keep breathing and moving through it. We are in those last few seconds. You've got 10, and then we're setting those dumbbells up for our cardio. Come on, Vanessa, you got time for 1 more round. Last 3, 2, 1. Set those dumbbells out nice and wide. We've got that cardio. So vertical jump, then in, out, out with the feet. Jump, over, over, out, out. Now be smart. You have to last a whole minute. This is our longest cardio block. But you also want to make sure you're kind of sucking wind by the end. Nice. Remember that option if you don't want any of the impact. You're coming to your toes on the jump and then traveling across. 30 seconds down, 30 to go. So I'll talk you through the time, try to up speed or maybe get more height on those jumps as we work towards the end of the time here. Whew. Nice, she's getting some really good explosive power on those jumps. We're counting down the seconds, you've got 10 left. Keep it coming, all in. Nice, Vanessa. Last 3, 2, 1, shake it out. You have 30 seconds. That's not long, and that's the plan. We want you to really keep your heart rate elevated for this whole circuit so we get that metabolic rev. Everything looks pretty good. Just again, when you're doing those rows, you want to imagine I tied a rope around your waist. You're staying tall in the upper body, but your hips are sliding back and your chest is parallel to the floor. That keeps it in our back. So keep that in mind for your second set. Let's start with the dumbbell in the left hand. We're ready for that lateral lunge and press. Ready? Go. Second round. Same exercises, but now they're no longer new. So it's a good time to really up level and hone in on your form. She's getting low to high, staying under the dumbbell, and then pressing off that leg to power it up overhead. Good, just a few seconds when we swap sides. Try to get one more in here. And quick switch, right side, let's go. Same thing, boom. Get under it, press into it. Really focus on that full lock out with the arm at the top of your press. So bicep behind the ear, nice. Counting them down, you only have 10 more seconds here. You'll get to catch your breath a little bit in our next move. 5 seconds, last 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 dumbbells, we've got those 2 rows. So again, chest parallel to the floor, let's keep that in our back. Then stand tall, bring those hips in, 2 curls. Good. One more time, coming down, 2 rows. Elbows to the ceiling, eyes on the floor, and then stand tall, 2 curls. From a side, one more time. So I'm pulling my tailbone up to the ceiling, my eyes are to the floor, and then when I stand tall, my head comes up, 2 curls. 30 seconds down, 30 to go, so you're halfway. This is really just about getting in and doing the work. Watching our clock, nice. So as we fatigue, what I tend to see is people start to really close up through their chest. Keep those collarbones wide. Good, you have 8 seconds and then we're going for cardio, round 2. 5, 4, 3, 2. Set those dumbbells down, come to the outside, jump, travel across, jump. So try not to crisscross your feet. Everything stays pointing towards the front of the room as you travel. Nice. Those vertical jumps, you want to think like you're playing volleyball and you're blocking over the net. Yes? That's one way to really add intensity. Get height on those jumps. Whew. Vanessa, are you feeling it? Oh, yeah. I'm out of breath here. We're halfway. So if you need to take a little breather, there's nothing wrong with that. Try to keep moving in those last 10 seconds. You really want to go for broke so you get the biggest bang for your buck. We're 15 away from our breather. Whew. Fighting for those last few reps. Good, 8 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Rest for 30. We have one more round of those 3 moves, and then we move on. So keep in mind, this is our longest block of work. They're only gonna get shorter from here. So quick sip of water, towel off. Again, assess if you've got options with dumbbells. This would be a good time to maybe up level, or if you need to down level. What's important is the quality of the reps. Starting on our right side, lateral lunge and press. Last time through, ready, set, go. So get under it, drive it up. Really try to keep your elbow underneath your wrist. What we're targeting here is the front of your shoulder. So if I start to pull my arm out wide for the press, I'm not hitting the front of my shoulder, I'm hitting my lat. That's a bigger muscle group, right? So it's gonna be easier. That's why the body wants to go there. Let's keep it in the front. Few more seconds. You're getting ready to swap sides. Ready, set, switch. Quick switch to the left side, same moves. So should we feel a little fatigued at this point? Nothing wrong with that. That's part of the conditioner experience. Nice. Getting that full walkout at the top. You've got 10 more seconds and we get to move on. It's the last time you do this move, so make it count. Nice, Vanessa. Getting it done. Last 3, 2, 1. Grab your other dumbbell. You got the 2 rows. 2 rows with that chest parallel, then stand tall, 2 curls. Keep a soft bend in your knees the whole time. And on those rows, think about really wrapping your elbows around your rib cage. Nice. Two curls. We are at our halfway point. You have 30 more seconds with this exercise. So targeting the back, these are pulling motions, both of these. Every push should have a pull to balance it out. So back, good for posture. 15 more seconds. She's sweating a little bit, just a little sparkle. 5 seconds, we have our cardio. Remember to pace yourself in 3, 2, 1, set it up. Let's go. So let's make those jumps big, travel across, do it again. Over, over, out, out, big jump. So 2 feet in, 2 feet out. Yep. Pace it, and then in those last 10 seconds, we're really looking to race it and maximize all of our effort. I got my eye on the clock. You just keep doing the work. If you have to take a breather, this would be the time to do it, right? I want you all in for the last 10 to 15. We're getting there. So whatever you got left in that tank, let's use it now. There are 15 seconds left. That's it. Get more head in those jumps or get more speed. Add something here. Bring it home. Good. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Nice. Elbow. That's our first circuit. Yay. So get water. We got a couple minutes here to really drop the heart rate. Again, with this type of training, the idea is to get your heart rate up and keep it up. Yeah? That way we get a really nice, strong metabolic rev throughout the experience, and also when we're done. Your body's got to work really hard to recoup that energy. Your next 3 exercises look like this. Again, lower body focused, upper body focused, and cardio. So first one, you're going to hold your dumbbell in your opposite hand, and then the opposite leg is going to come into a front lunge. We want to lower down slow and controlled. Stay tall, pass it, and then bring it up to your collarbone. Same thing other side. So it's a front lunge with a dumbbell thread, just with that one dumbbell. Again, I'm getting low to high. If you needed to, like you have knee stuff, you could do a reverse lunge instead of a front lunge. It's gonna be a little bit easier on your knees. Your second move, just body weight. 2 options. Option 1, I'm doing a push-up. Yep, and then I step, elbow, step, elbow. Similar to our warm-up, but now we're adding that push-up. If the push-up feels like too much, you could go to your knees, then come up, step, elbow, or try a hand release push-up. So releasing at the bottom, coming up, or you just stick with the step and elbow. Our cardio looks like this. You're doing 2 pop squats. So jack the feet, then we jump, we turn. 2 pop squats, 2 pop squats, jump, turn. If you need to, just pop squats for 45 seconds. Yes? Yes. All right, starting from the top with that front lunge and thread. 45 seconds of work, ready, set, let's go. Right hand has it, left hand steps forward. So again, you have that option. Instead of a front lunge, you'll step backwards. Just remember, you're always going through your inner thigh. So the hardest part with lunges, control the movement on the way down, and then just work that front leg as you come back up. So speed on the way up. Good. Rather have you go a little bit slower and really nail the form than to rush this. Good. 10 seconds. Try to get the dumbbell in the other hand before you even start to come back up. 5 seconds. Last 3, 2. Put them to the side. You're in push-up position. You got your push-up options. Step, opposite hand. Sorry, same hand, same leg. So it's 1 push-up, Get low, get high. Foot outside the hand, elbow to ceiling, elbow to ceiling. Good. So you can skip the push-up. You can go to your knees, or better yet, and a better way to really train push-ups is to shoot for a hand release push-up. So you go to the bottom, you let go, and then you push off the ground. Try to get your chest and your hips up at the same time. 10 seconds, you got time for at least one more push-up, Vanessa, you got this. Cardio's coming up next. In 3, 2, 1, let's get to our feet. You've got those 2 pop squats, jack the feet, then jump, give me a 180 turn, 2 pop squats. I hope my butt looks good. Jump, turn, do it again. Option here for less impact, just those pop squats. Get low, get high. Whew. So it gets a little bit more intense in terms of your output, your metabolic output, the shorter the time frame. You're looking at 15 seconds right here, that's it. I'm already pooped. Last 10. The last 3 reps are the ones that count. 2 pop squats, jack those feet, jump and then turn. Last 3, 2, 1, boom, nice. Round 1 done. Catch your breath. Don't catch it too well because we're gonna move again in about 20 seconds, but get some water. So you have all those options at your disposal to make sure you're successful with this. I'm not even doing the full workout and I'm sucking wind. So let's start with the dumbbell in the left hand this time, and that means the right leg. We'll do our front lunge. We start in 3. In 2, 1, let's go. Through that leg, push off that front leg, stand tall. So really try to get that back shin to be parallel to the floor. You want to get nice and low. The other thing you want to focus on is as you pass it through, you're staying tall. So we're not folding forward to get it through. Stay tall. So lots of core involved in this. Already past our halfway mark, 20 seconds. Coming off that cardio, this one's kind of rough. Just fight through it. Know that the payoff is worth it. 10 seconds. We got upper body coming up next in 3, 2, get those sides even, and then get to push-up position. So with those push-ups, try to keep a low and a narrow handprint. So you want your hands to be at kind of like a 45-degree angle. So elbows are below the shoulders. That's going to keep us from getting what we call shoulder impingement. So we don't want to be too wide. We want to be dropping the elbows just a little bit. 20 seconds. Vanessa has really great mobility. We're getting those hips loose. We're also working that T-spine. Doing the full push-ups. You got 8 seconds. How many more push-ups can you get in? Last 3. Cardio's coming. In 2. In 1. Get on 2 pop squats. Jack those feet. And then jump, turn, jack those feet. Wide, narrow, jump, turn. Make sure you're switching directions on your turns. Don't think too hard about that, but make sure you're switching. Whew, we're already halfway. You got this. Remember, we're working hard, earning that break. Pop squats, broad jump, 180. Whew. You got 10 seconds. Again, you have that option of just doing those pop squats. Low to high. 5 seconds. Take it all the way to the end. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. 2 rounds down. 30-second recovery. Not enough time. Definitely not enough time. But again, trust that it's part of the training and the conditioning. We have 1 more set of those exercises and then a longer rest. And the exercises get shorter. So just hang tough. Let's take our dumbbell in our right hand for our last set. Getting ready for that front lunge and thread. On your marks, get set. Let's go. Step, pass through, push off, and stand nice and tall. You do not have to go super fast. You are fighting through a little bit of fatigue at this point, so really pay attention to that form. Everything looks so solid on Vanessa. We're looking to have the knee, the hip, and the shoulder all in the same line. So we're super tall as you pass it through. Coming up on 15 seconds. I'm not gonna lie to you on time, I promise. Trust that. Final 10. It's the last time you do these moves. In 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell to the side, push-up position. Again, I'm showing you that lower intensity version. No push-up at all. Just that step and that elbow drive to the ceiling. Follow your elbow with your eyes. Or we could go for the hand release push-up, releasing at the bottom, coming back up. Step, rotate, step, rotate. Or we can hit just that standard push-up. Again, noticing my handprint and that my elbows are below my shoulders. You are in your last 10 seconds. There are no more push-ups in this workout today. So get them in now. In 3, 2, 1. Cardio time. Let's see it. 2 pop squats. You're going to jump, turn. Do it again. Jack the feet. Then jump, turn the other way. Do it again. Again, you have the option, just the pop squats. If you got to take a breather, you take a breather, you start moving again when you can. It means it's working if you're feeling like you want to take a break. 15 seconds left on our clock. It's the last little bit. You got a 2-minute rest coming your way after this, so fight for it. Oh, you got time for one more, Vanessa. 5 seconds. Last 3, 2, 1. Time. Nice. Woo. All right. 2 circuits down. We got 2 more big blocks of work to go. Our last circuit, the exercises are only 30 seconds long because they're short, they're intense. So go lighter on weights if you need to, really work the form, but also think in your head you got to transition fast, because if you take 10 seconds getting to the next move, you're not going to get very much time of work in. So keep that in mind. Your first exercise, again, 1 dumbbell. We're doing a parallel squat, and we're all about those threads today. So I'll start with it at my chest. I'm going to squat. I'm doing this in slow motion. Pass it through, and then bring it back up to my chest. Goes through the inside to the outside. But now, at tempo, you want to think about really getting speed, really stopping it with the hand. Your second move is a shot put. So you will need 2 dumbbells. Counter the weight here. First time 3 foot here. I'm going to pivot, punch. Look at my knuckles are in the ceiling. It's not here. It is up and back, and then I bring it right back to my collarbone. So pivot, punch, bring it back. So explosive here, control it back. We'll just do the right side for the first set. You do still want 2 dumbbells. Your last exercise here, 2 options. You're doing skaters. So landing on leg, staying nice and low, keeping it athletic. You could make this a little bit less intense by tapping that foot down. Option here, if you really want to go for it, you're on varsity team. It is 1, 2, 3 skaters, burpee time. So 3 skaters, and then 1 burpee if you want it. Let's start with that figure 8. Ready, set, let's go. Through the legs, up. So through, stand. Power from the hip, and you should feel like you have to stop it with your hand. Here's the hard part on this. From a side, I want to hinge forward, drop my chin, drop my head, then bring it back up. What I don't want to do is curl up into a ball and really tuck my chin down. You got 3, 2, 1. Grab your other dumbbell. Get ready, get set, shot put right side, go. Knuckles to ceiling, bring it back. Knuckles to ceiling, bring it back. So really squish the bug with that right foot. The left foot doesn't necessarily move. We're halfway. 15 down. Awesome. So we're getting a little bit of rotation in here, working that power. 5 seconds to those skaters. 3, 2, 1. Set them down. Let's go. So skaters, just regular, Or you're adding in that burpee option if you want. So it's 1, 2, 3 skaters. Plant your feet, get down, get up. Again, it is just an option if you feel like you really need an extra hit today. 15 seconds down, 15 to go. Should be second wind at the end of this. Whew, 8 seconds, let's get it all the way to the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, shake it out. You only get 15 seconds to rest on this one. Really want to rev you up. So grab your dumbbell, starting at the top, tire it out. We got to deliver. Ready, set, go. From the top, figure 8, squats. So you do sort of want to take your chest forward, but also think about your footprint. We want equal weight in both feet as we press up and stand. Generate power, that speed, those legs. Only have to last 5 seconds. We're grabbing both dumbbells in 3, in 2, in 1, dumbbells up. Getting ready for that shot put on the other side. Ready, go. So up, then back. So I'm really trying to scoop it in like a J shape, make the dumbbell disappear from my line of sight at the top. So it's up, out, then back. Not looking for tons of speed. You should be able to catch your breath a little bit here. Might need lighter weights to really make the form rock here. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, set them down. We're getting set up for those skaters. On your marks, get set, go. So landing on one leg, working that lateral stability, really hitting the glutes. This is a super explosive move, so 30 seconds of this will get your heart racing. Keep it coming. Think about pushing off that outside leg. You only have to last 10 seconds. We are in the home stretch here. So it's 3 skaters, 1 burpee if you're going for that option. In 3, 2, 1, shake it out. Quick shake out, quick shake out. Maybe do a little wrist release here if you're feeling it. Fast and loose, we starting in 5 seconds. Last round. Life gets easier after this. Ready, go. Plant those feet through, stand. Through the legs, stand. So you got that nice parallel squat happening. That's a burpee penalty if you drop it. It happens. So this part of this is that it's tactile. You're just feeling for it, yeah, as you pass it through. You're also really getting that core to fire as you're moving the load through your body. You have 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, grab both dumbbells. This time we alternate sides on that shot put. Ready, set, go. So up, ceiling, back, up, ceiling, back. Alternating sides. So we mastered the movement on one side. Now we're really working that big range of motion. Doesn't last long. Going up and back. Try and get that bicep behind the ear. Keep them coming. I'm watching that clock. Don't worry. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 30 on those skaters. Get ready, set, go. So 3 skaters, 1 burpee is the highest intensity option we got. Keep those feet wide on your burpee. You gave me your 1 burpee penalty. You're off the hook now, Vanessa. 1, 2, 3. Get down, get up. Feet are nice and wide. Good. You only have to last 10 seconds. You get a nice long break after this. Fight for it. This is our most intense section. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Whew. Shake it out. Catch your breath. But while you're doing that, if you have a mat, it's a great time to grab it because we've got a little core series to finish this off. So the super hard work is over, but you still have a little bit left to do. For our last round of work, you're going to combine 4 exercises. They're only 30 seconds each, no rest. We go straight through for 3 rounds. 4 moves, really focusing on the core. You can use your mat, you have a towel, maybe use a towel. I'm going to show you all 4 of them, and then we'll get into it. So first one here, I'll show you from the side. You're doing a V sit. So the V refers to this part of my body. Collarbones are wide. I lean back as much as I can. You're welcome to just stay here, but watch here. I'm going to open up, thumbs up like the fawns, squeeze my scapula together, then come back. So I'm opening up, coming back. What you want to avoid is trying to move it all through that upper body. You're going to stabilize. Second move, we get into it pretty quickly. Again, I'll show you from the side. You're doing what are called X abs. So I'm going to start with my arms out and my feet out about 45 degrees. Opposite arm comes across, and I'm rolling onto my elbow to come up, coming across the body here. Then we go directly into a marching bridge, either hands here or hands on the ground. This is a little easier. You're coming knee to midline, holding and pressing into the floor. Last move, we quickly roll, and we're going for slow mountain climbers. So I'm here, it's 1, 2, 3, jump the switch. 1, 2, 3, jump the switch. Let's show a couple more from the side here. 1, 2, 3. So I'm really suspending my knee. Starting from the top, be steady, let's go. It is only 30 seconds, so keep that in mind. There is no rest, but it is our last block of work. Opening wide, pinching through those shoulder blades like you got a pencil in there, and you really want to grab it. If you're feeling like you get a little too fatigued, just hold that V-sit. We have 10 more seconds, and we're going into our X abs. Keep it coming. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, on your back. Let's see it. Roll to the elbow, and then reach across the body. Now, you might not get your shoe. Maybe you just get your ankle, or maybe you can only get to your knee. But think about really stacking the shoulders and coming across the body. Good. I got the clock, don't worry. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Moving through this. 5 seconds, we move on in 4, 3, 2, press into those heels, ankles, knees, hips, same line, hands to the floor or a high hold for a few counts, then switch. So press that whole foot into the floor. You should feel more emphasis in your heel than you do in your toe. We really want to hit the hamstrings and the glutes. You got 10 seconds. Try to keep those feet wide. 5 seconds to those slow mountain climbers. In 3, 2, 1, gracefully flip. 1 knee in, hold. 3, 2, 1, switch. 3, 2, 1, switch. So think about that explosive switch, almost like sprinter's legs as you switch. And exhale, so you really feel the top of your 6-pack. Keep it coming. Press that floor away. Make sure your hands are below your shoulders. You have 8 seconds, and then we go to the top. Take it all the way to the end. Last 3, 2, 1. 1 round done. On your buns. V-sit. No rest. Right back to the top. Nice quality of movement here. I've got nice wide collarbones. Relax your jaw. Good. We are already into our last 10 seconds of this move. Second round. So if you get a little too fatigued, just hold here. Last 3, 2, 1. On your back, X abs. Round 2. Across the body, rolling to the opposite hip, opposite elbow. Use that to get your upper, mid, and low back off the ground. 15 left, halfway. Nice, Vanessa. Fuller range of motion, the more you get out of it. So less about speed, more about full range. In 3, 2, 1, marching bridge. So hips high. Again, you want hips, knees, ankles, same line. And then you're bringing that knee and holding for just a few counts. Good, and swapping out. So we're getting that posterior chain. Keep them coming. Only have to last 10 seconds. Nice. You've got your slow mountain climbers for the second time in 3, 2, 1. Let's see it. Press into the floor. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. Good, so you're suspending that knee, shin is parallel to the floor. If you need to, hold a plank, but finish this in some kind of plank pose. Keep them coming. Got that powerful drive as you switch, 8 seconds. Almost. One on your buns. Last round, you guys. Last round. You got 4 moves, and we are out the door. Good. So that V-sit with that fly. So just think about your scapula here. Imagine I stuck a pencil in there, and I'm asking you to pinch it every time you open up. 10 seconds. You got it, Vanessa. Last 5. Last 3, 2, 1. Your next move is X abs. Let's jump right into it. 30 seconds, X abs. You got it. Pressure's on. Last set of work. Finish line's in sight. Roll to that hip. Push into that elbow. Roll to that hip. Push into that elbow. On our clock, you have 5 seconds. Marching bridge is next. In 3, in 2, 1. Press into the floor with those feet hips high. So this would be a little bit more intense variation. Holding and then switching, or press the hands into the floor for a little bit more of an assist. Try not to let those feet come too narrow. It's gonna happen. Your body's gonna look for ways to spare itself when it's tired. Keep them wide. We're in the last few seconds. Last 4, 3, 2, flip it. Last set of those slow mountain climbers, and we are done. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. Breathing through it. Thinking about really powerfully switching. 15 seconds down, 15 to go. Press that floor away. 10 seconds, you got this. Your work set is almost over. Last 5, 4, in 3, 2, 1, done. Time is up. Woo! Air high fives. Well done, you guys. That was the workout. We hit everything. Let's take a few moments and stretch before we call this a day. So with your mat, first thing I'm gonna have you do is just push yourself into child's pose. So take those knees nice and wide, and then arms come out, and you're gonna just let your lats fall off your back. Try to get your forehead on the mat, settle into it. So really use the floor to help pull those lats off your back. This should feel like a pass. And then from there, we're gonna shift to all 4s here. So you're in a quadruped position, and we're gonna take that arm and just reach up to the ceiling, stack the shoulders, and look at your fingertips. Really pressing that palm into the mat, opening the chest, and then take that same arm, thread through. So you're coming onto the side of your head and really digging into your shoulder, getting a little bit of a twist, using your body. Make sure that opposite arm is loose. From there, come back. Same thing, other side. So first thing, we're just gonna open it up, rotate open, press into the floor, try to lock out that bottom arm. And then we sweep through, coming onto that shoulder side of the head, and then opposite arm, just find a nice relaxed position for it. Use your body weight to dig into that shoulder. So a bit of a twist. Good, from here, come up to all 4s, and then you're gonna press your toes into the floor and find a down dog. Good, bend your knees. Do the into that down dog, and then bend those knees, float those shins. Couple more, really opening up that back body. Good, 1 more. Good, find that down dog, and then maybe walk your hands out to find a plank. Showing you from the side. From that plank, take your foot outside your hands. Good, and then roll to the outside of your foot. What we're doing is getting our hips here. Go where your mobility allows. Good, bring it back. Same thing other side, stepping out, rolling to the outside of the foot. Bringing it back, coming back to that plank, and we're gonna take our leg and come right through into pigeon pose. So knee comes under the wrist, and you're gonna sit on that hip. Come to your forearms if you can, and then just sort of shift a little bit, find where you're tight. We did a lot of lateral movement, which tends to tax the glutes. So you wanna get them to release. Tight glutes are really good at bringing on back pain, so it's a great thing to get those glutes to release. From here, take the back leg, bring it around. So you're gonna pretzel yourself. So we're gonna kick that back leg around, and then we're gonna go into a twist. So the elbow's gonna hook, and then you're gonna just turn and look over your shoulder. So pressing to that front leg, breathing into it. And then let's go ahead, unpretzel, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So moving back through to that plank, and then taking that other leg through and going into our pigeon pose. So sitting on that hip, resting on those forearms, maybe shifting the weight a little bit to really find your spot of deepest tension. Good, and then arms are gonna come tall. We're gonna bring that back leg around, and we're gonna pretzel one more time. So coming through, hook the elbow, twist, and look over that opposite shoulder. Try and stay tall through the movement. Good, unpretzel. So foot comes back, 2 hands on the ground. We're back to plank, and then just walk your hands to your toes, nice and easy. From here, we inhale, come tall. And then we exhale, and without popping that rib cage, pull wide and try to open your chest. So squeezing the shoulder blades together. But again, I'm here versus here, arcing through my back. And then one more, thumbs down, palms out. Reach in front of you, and then round like you're giving me bad posture. Separate your shoulder blades off your back. One more big inhale, and then one giant exhale, shake it out. Give yourself a high five. Give whoever's with you in this workout a high five. I appreciate you being here today, and we will see you in the studio soon.